Shit. I had to pull my shit over here, girl. What's good, y'all? So y'all about to get a 2-for-1 for me tonight. So the first one that I'm going to do to get up out the way, because it annoyed me to all depths of my soul, both of these episodes did. Chase in LA, this is season 1, episode 7, Money on the Floor. Thank God. Next Thursday, it's the season finale, and I'm so glad. I really am. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not finna belabor the time, because it's not much. D. Hawkins getting body sculpting, and then he invites Andrea in. I couldn't enjoy this scene because it was just so much faggotry and pageantry and glitter and glitz and rainbows and sweet and pie honey bun and lip popping and lip smacking and loud talking and loud laughing and you know, gossip and shade and cackling and kikiing. And it's like at this point I don't know, like the scene wasn't enjoyable. And they talked about what happened down to the fight from their perspectives, which is fine. They have all rights to do that. But it's just like, I'm sorry. I'm saying, and it's, I enjoy majority of y'all over there. So I don't want to be completely shady. You know what I'm saying? But even on down to you, friend. Like, and you know, I rock with you, friend. Even though a lot of people don't, I see the good in you, friend. I do. Now, I don't know why. Maybe, I don't know whether I connect with you because your mother was sick and in and out of the hospital the same way mine was, and she's no longer here. So maybe that's why I'm like drawn to you, and I really want you to make it, and I want you to get what you want, and I want you to get to where you need to be. But then Andre calls Quan a sidekick, and then D. Hawkins gets upset with Quan. But D. Hawkins, my whole thing is this: had you never ran your mouth about the intimate details of what went on between you and him, and had you not disclosed that you was finna do something completely shady, like bring up that situation for a storyline, none of this would be going on, D. Hawkins. It's hard for me to fully be on your side because I can't. Let's not sit here and act like you did not go to Quan and wanting him to bring that situation up for you to have a storyline. Because let's be real, D. Hawkins, what storyline have you had? And it's no, I don't want to be shady because I like D. Hawkins. I do. I swear I like D. Hawkins. I would love to chill with him, cackle with him, kiki with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do. But I gotta be real with, I gotta be real with my feelings. I gotta let you know how I feel, D. All right? I can't show you no favoritism because I don't want to lose my license. All right, because the girls is going to get me together down to the comments because they're going to feel like I'm showing you favoritism because I like you. So I can't do that. I'm in the rock and a hard place. I like you, bitch. I like you a lot. But I got to call a spade a spade. Anyway, so then they bring up Jayla having a GoFundMe. I didn't even bother to look that up because it was a GoFundMe of $240-some. So I don't even buy that. Like, I mean, I'm more than sure Jayla could scrape up $240-some. Like, you know, if it was like 2,000, 20,000, 200,000, I mean, maybe. But a GoFundMe for $230-some, I mean, whatever. Ian's freestyle, Ian, your freestyle was cute in the beginning. It lost me in the middle and the end. All right? It lost me in the middle and the end. But the beginning, I was here. I was here. I was here. You understand? I was here for the freestyle at the beginning. And then the middle and the end. So Imani Van Zap's assessment, I totally agree with where Imani Van Zap was coming from. Shout out to you, Imani Van Zap. Don't change who you are to appease none of these bitches. All right, be true, be you, and stay true to your art, stay true to your craft. And if some shit, you know, if you got to call it the way you see it, then you just got to call it the way you see it. The same way Monique called it the way she saw it, you called it the way you saw it. And if these hoes is mad, then these hoes is just mad. So, King Pain's Style King event. King Pain was the vibe again. Definitely shout out to King Pain. Shout out to your hair care products, King Pain. You know I would use it, but I'm balding, so I ain't got no use for it. Now, if it's good for Sunnis and goatees and moustaches, let me know. Then I'll go on ahead and support. Or at the very least, I send some clientele your way. Because I rock with you, King Pain, and I want you to make it. So Jayla pulls up in tennis shoes. She said, bitch, the last time I pulled up in my stilettos and pumps, I had all kind of hands and feet laid on me, girl. So I came prepared this time, bitch. All right, now I'm going to have on my skirt. I'm going to have on my cute little top or whatever the case may be. My hair going to be beat. My face going to be beat. Everything going to be what it's going to be. But, bitch, I'm going to have on my shoes nonetheless. What else? Jayla using her past as an excuse for why she threw the drink. Jayla, I hear you, but at the end of the day, you are a grown damn woman. And you are now solely and fully responsible for the actions that you do. All right, you are. You are. I get it. I understand you have abandonment issues. I totally get it. But now, as a grown-ass woman, that situation is not the same. It's not. It's not the same. It's not the same. And you're not going to play with me like that, Jayla. And again, I like you. I like you too. I really do. But you're not finna play with me and my emotions like that, sis. I'm going to need for you to find a better excuse. Actually, it ain't that one. I would much rather you be real and say, yeah, I did it because I didn't like him. And that's how I felt at the time. I felt like he was way too hot and the bitch needed to cool off. I would be riding for you right now. Like, that's my thing. Like, if you did it, say you did it. If you said it, say you said it. Don't use all of these sob stories to try to convey your bad behavior. Nah, don't do that. Moving on. King Pain reads a text that Andre sent to Jayla. Andre, that text was very, yeah, it was very bitch made, and it was very catty, and it was very faggoty like. And I mean, you know, I just feel like real girls did real things. You already gave her 2 to the head and 3 to the body. Fran damn near picked up a chair and took it to her damn head. Like, I feel like at this point, you should have just gave her dust. All of this, I want an apology. I sent her a cleaning bill. I sent her this. I sent her that. Once you lay hands on that woman, that's the end of it. All that extra shit is for the damn birds. Moving on. Quan pulls up. They talk about the D. Hawkins situation. I didn't care. Andre feels like Jayla should have never thrown that drink. Once again, Hershey is the voice of reason, and Hershey is absolutely right. Hershey said at the end of the day, under no circumstances should that drink have left your hand. And then the minute that happened, real bedlam erupted. I was with Hershey. Quan does a brand new poem, and he dedicated it to all black women and trans women. Shout out to you, Quan. I lived for your poetry. Lived for your poetry. I was over here doing this. I lived for it, Quan. Lived. D. Hawkins and them showed up. Jayla played her song. D. Hawkins showed up like he was getting dressed down to a fume. And, you know, like, that's what I mean. All of the theatrics, all of the pageantry, whatever. Andre shows up with Mr. Ray. I don't know why Mr. Ray was there. Mr. Ray did nothing to help that situation, as we can all see. So him being there was for nothing. But fine. So then D. Hawkins and Q started arguing. Now Quan, I will say this, because I don't want y'all to get confused between Q and Quan. Quan, I will say this. You said you had nothing for him, so you should have stayed that bitch. The fact that you set up and did all of that hollering and yelling and kikiing after you just set up and said, you're nowhere on my level, you're never going to be nowhere near my level, and for that, I pay you dust. And I have nothing for you. That moment, that should have been your exit. You should have grabbed your phone, your keys. You should have whipped your ponytail up into bitch face, and you should have left. You should have walked off. You should have had it. There was nothing else left to say after that. All of that snap, crackling, and popping that you was doing after you just said that you didn't have nothing for him, it made you look dumb, Quan. It did. And I love you, Quan. I really do. I like you a lot. I'm here for you, and I'm here for your poetry. But like I said, I can't show favoritism because I don't want to lose my license. Like, y'all, this episode was piss poor. It was piss poor. It was. From beginning to end, I didn't enjoy it. The only thing that I did live for was Quan's poem. King Pain was still a vibe. Hershey was the voice of reason, as she always is. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I'm down to 10 minutes, so I ain't got to drag it out no more. I'm gonna girl back.
What you're giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.